welcome back to Cash's Corner Wrestling Talk. We will be recapping SummerSlam. I'm Cash and this is Glick, known to me as Dad.
I'm just Glick tonight. I'm not Dad Glick.
Hmm.
And we're gonna change our name on here to. We're gonna be D-Generation Glick. I probably spelled that wrong, but that's all right. We're doing it on the fly. We're doing it on the fly. There we go. D-Generation Glick. You got to put space in your voice. Cash's Corner, baby. You heard the man. Welcome to Cash's Corner, part of the Nonsensical Network. If you're not already, go ahead and check out the network. We are everywhere. Facebook, Instagram, X, and TikTok. You can join us live Monday through Sunday. We got something going on pretty much every night of the week on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook with live shows. And you can also listen to us anytime, any place, wherever you listen to podcasts at the Nonsensical Network, or simply go to bio.link/nonsensical Nonsensical Network. You know the drill. Give us a follow. Give us a listen. Give us a share if you'd be so kind. We'd greatly appreciate that. Jeff wants to know about wrestling, and he said Glick squared. So, you're in charge. What are we doing tonight? What are we doing? What's going on?
SummerSlam passed. Now we're going to be recapping it.
We're going to recap it? You want to talk about the show first, or you want to go right into the matches?
We could talk about the show first.
Okay. What did you think?
There's a lot of unexpected moments.
Unexpected moments? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah.
Did you like it? I heard you guys were running around Mama's house acting all crazy.
I was. Because it was shocking.
A lot of surprises you didn't expect, huh? What was probably your favorite match of the night?
Probably Cody and Solo.
Those are really good match. That kind of went as expected, with the exception of a one big thing. I think for me, I think my favorite match of the night, probably match of the night for me, was LA Knight and Logan Paul. They put on a really good match. They were all over the place. And LA Knight, yeah, is your new United States champion. What?
That match I was most happy about for the win. I was kind of expecting Cody to win, and the other wins.
Yeah.
But
I like I said, I think we all knew how that match was going to go.
Yeah.
There was obviously
the brass knuckle.
Oh yeah, there was brass knuckle. There was obviously a huge, massive superstar return at SummerSlam. You want to tell everybody who that was? Roman Reigns. The big dog himself, ladies and gentlemen. The original tribal chief. You're going to acknowledge him? You're going to acknowledge Roman Reigns?
Yeah.
You think he's going to be a good guy now?
Mm-hmm.
You think it's going to be a face turn for Roman?
I don't know, but I think he might go after the title. I don't know if he's going to want it back.
Well, of course he wants it back. I think he'll go after it eventually.
Well, he's going to do the wannabe bloodline.
Well, yeah, they're gonna set up a feud. I wonder how long they're gonna carry the feud on, but there's definitely gonna be a feud between the fake bloodline and the original bloodline, or bloodline 2.0 and the OG bloodline. I think we're gonna see Jimmy come back from the injury. Jay and Sammy, we kind of talked about that a little bit. I think they're setting that up for Jay and Sammy to come back
with Jacob and Tomatonga, with them having the SmackDown tag team champions. They're gonna have maybe Jimmy and Jay might go after it, or Sammy.
Yeah, you think Jimmy and Jay will get another title run?
Yeah.
There's definitely gonna be a lot happening with that feud. And I hope they carry it out for a little while, but don't drag it out too long. But Triple H has been doing a really good job since he's been in charge. The pay-per-views have gotten better. The weekly shows have gotten better. But yeah, Roman Reigns, the big dog himself,
and some people
is back.
And some people that were low are now higher, like more, like actually in the show more.
Yeah, exactly. Was there anything that really surprised you and shocked you that you couldn't believe happened in SummerSlam?
Not really.
Nothing happened that surprised you?
Most of it I was kind of expecting.
What about your crush, Rhea Ripley? Mommy. What about that? You weren't shocked or surprised
I
that?
felt like that was gonna happen soon, but I don't know.
You know,
I was not expecting it to happen like that.
Yeah. I was kind of surprised. The Judgment Day absolutely falling apart.
Finn, that was unexpected.
I think we kind of talked about that we both thought that this was going to be the de-evolution of
I feel like they're just putting groups and they're taking people out of it and then making them new.
There's no original members left. Remember, the original members were Edge, Damian, and Rhea.
Then they threw him out, replaced him with Finn. But like, no, what I'm saying is like they have a new bloodline now, a new Judgment Day. They're just putting every big group new people.
They're just changing the groups all around. So, if you had to give SummerSlam a grade, what would you grade SummerSlam?
Like A's and B's and D's?
Yeah.
A B.
A B? I can agree with that. Like a strong B plus, A minus maybe. It was all around.
I think they could have done more surprises and like things that people weren't expecting.
Yeah. You know, I think, being, they had Jelly Roll in the house. Obviously, Jelly Roll's new song was the theme to SummerSlam. Jelly Roll got involved.
That was cool to see.
I thought that Jelly Roll was going to choke slam Austin Theory all the way over to Guardians Stadium with as high as he threw him up in the air. But that was cool. It was cool to see Miz hosting in his hometown.
Yeah. Miz
and R-Truth running around, being goofy, having a good time, having fun.
They make an awesome tag team, but they have been losing a lot.
Yeah, but I think that's just more about the entertainment value with the Miz and R-Truth. They're a fun tag team to watch. They got their title run. They won the ladder match and all that. So, anything else you want to say about SummerSlam before we roll into the matches?
Not really.
Not really.
Do you have anything else to say?
Well, for one, it was really cool that it was right here in our backyard. It was at Cleveland Browns Stadium, home of the Dog Pound, baby.
You could have saved up.
Yeah, well, why don't you get a job? And
I have a job, but I just don't get paid. This is thankfully like a job.
It was tickets were very expensive. Trust me, I would have liked to have gone. I am really surprised. I'm not surprised that Tiffy got involved. But
I wanted her to cash in on me.
I thought for sure that she was going to cash in. But I'm glad that Nia got her title run. She's been in the company for a long time. And she's put in the work. But,
she don't deserve it.
I don't know. Nia's still a little bit too reckless for me and too careless.
Excuse me.
It sounds like Brian's got a thing for Tiffy, like you got a thing for Rhea. We discovered this weekend during SummerSlam that somebody has a huge crush on Mommy. to which we were catching up on Monday Night Raw before we started doing the show, because as I said, the weeks that he's with his mom, I don't watch Raw and SmackDown without him. So when he comes home, the first thing we do is get caught up, and they were showing highlights, and he's like, "There's my girl."
Okay, when we recap this, are we gonna do it how we did our picks or just all random? Like main event too.
Yeah, we can do it. We can do them in order, like how we did them. Do you want to start with the main event and then? It's your show. You're the boss.
Let's just do random matches.
Nia has improved a lot. She has lost weight. I think she looks great. I've always thought she looks great or looks good. She's always just been kind of sloppy. She's still got some sloppiness about her, but she has definitely gotten better. Part of me is very happy to see her finally get a title run. It's kind of like Natty, when they give Natty a title run of some sort.
Who's Natty?
Natalia.
I don't know. You're old school people.
Natalia's not old school.
I don't know.
I think she's in NXT right now. We don't really watch NXT a whole lot.
NXT is just the thing you watch if you're bored.
Yeah. But no, Nia has improved a lot. Like I said, she's still a little bit sloppy, but I'm happy for her that she gets a title reign. I'm curious to see how long it's going to last, how long they'll let her keep it. Hopefully it's a worthwhile title run, and it's not just a flash in the pan and one and done type deal. But it's only a matter of time before Tiffy is very young and very good and in a very short time, I think.
But there's only two championships that she can have.
Yeah, she can cash in. She can cash in on Liv and or Nia.
Who do you think she will cash in on, though? Or because we never know when she's gonna cash in. So what championship do you think she's gonna go for? Liz or Nia's?
I know. It'll probably be. Well, yeah, exactly. Brian said the complications with Nia is the size. Yeah, I mean, but Nia is so big. I mean, she's tall as hell, and she got that damn Samoan blood running through her, man. It was just like
just say it. She's a big
Tamina, same thing. Just big, and a lot of the there's some bigger girls, muscular girls, and whatnot. Just they don't compare to that size.
So she's a big back.
And I think that does play into a lot of the issues she has with her sloppiness and some of the mistakes that she makes. But she's definitely improved quite a bit. So, you good over there?
Yeah. Something.
So you want to where do you want to start with? Where do you want to start at with the matches? We still have them numbered with the way we picked them. Do you want to go in that round?
Let's go with number 5.
You're just gonna randomly just pick matches. Okay, we can do that. All right. So what match are we gonna talk about?
Let's go with CM Punk and Drew and the special guest ref, Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins, you gotta speak up so they can hear you on the microphone. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So CM Punk, Drew McIntyre with special guest referee
Seth Rollins.
Seth freaking Rollins, who might be dead after Monday Night Raw.
That was it 5 or 6 or
1,000? It was. I think it was like 6 of those tsunami drops that Bronson.
Bro, he was throwing up blood.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. That was kind of Tamina was much better, in my opinion. She was much better than Nia. It's kind of shitty she never had her quote unquote moment at the end of the day.
I'm gonna go get
He just leaves in the middle of the show. All right. But it's my show. But yeah, I feared that was going to happen to Natty too. that she was going to go all those years and never have her moment. But Vince, I don't know. I don't know if it was just old age or what it was with Vince, but the last several years, man, he just could not put a card together to save his life. He could not put a storyline together that was worth a damn. We don't need Seth. We might not have Seth after what Bronson Reed did to him on Monday Night Raw. So we got the CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, special guest referee Seth Rollins. Obviously, Rollins got involved every way he possibly could, from letting them break the rules to not making counts to getting physical, getting laid out by CM Punk. What do you think of the match?
It was a good match.
It was a good match. It was definitely a good match. But I think any match that you put CM Punk in is going to be a good match. That's why he's the best in the world. Yeah. I'm just saying. He's the cult of personality. What? Yeah, exactly. And I think his time was just he should have handed off the reins a long time ago. Let's be honest. A good match. Were you upset with the outcome, or did you kind of see that coming?
I feel like CM Punk should have won that.
Yeah, because we oh shoot, I should have grabbed my pen. I think I might have one in here. Maybe I don't.
You're old man, you forget things.
I know I got pinned somewhere. There we go. So we had actually both picked CM Punk in this match.
So no.
I should have known better. His first match back. They weren't going to. They weren't going to put him over just yet. I think they're going to. Is that your scorecard? Yeah. But nonetheless, it's good to see. Obviously, you weren't even born yet when CM Punk had his first run in the WWE. He had a lot of gimmicks. He had a lot of, he was involved in a couple different factions. And I've always been a huge fan of Punk. Face Punk, heel Punk. I like Punk. He definitely backs up what he says in the ring. He's one hell of a competitor.
He's always ready for a match. He always wants a match.
Yeah. So I'm curious to see where this storyline goes, how much longer they drag it out, where they're going to progress it to, and are they going to ultimately give CM Punk a championship push?
But with CM Punk and Drew's feud, I don't like it. It's just kind of, I feel like they aren't two people that shouldn't have a feud.
Yeah, but it'll elevate both of them. Yeah, he did actually. He really did with the antics. Oh, I gotta tie my shoe. I'll let it slide. He was definitely no way. What's going on, Chris? BBC News. Sorry to learn.
Huh?
I don't think that happened.
What does that say?
I have not gotten any notifications of that. He said our condolences go out to Tony Khan and their family. The owner of AEW supposedly passed away. And one of them probably fake news stories.
Get out of here, you fake news.
Yeah, Chris says, no way Punk is getting a title run. I don't know. He's going to get a title run of some sorts. I don't think they're taking the Intercontinental title off of Braun Strowman Braun Breaker anytime soon. So I'm curious. Obviously, Gunther.
Why are we talking about
the ring? Because we're talking about CM Punk getting a title run. That's why I asked you. Do you think that?
Oh yeah.
Pay attention. This is your show. You're as bad as Jeff.
Hey, don't bring Jeff up in here. Listen, he's in Mexico.
You're as bad as Jeff. You're like You're like the new younger version of Jeff.
I'm gonna hit you with an RKO.
All right. So, we both picked Punk. We were both wrong. Where we going now?
Let the finger decide. Oh no.
Yeah, okay. Well, we kind of talked about this a little bit. Here we oops. Nope. You only get one. I get one. What match is that?
Logan Paul versus L.A. Knight for the U.S. title.
You got that right.
Huh?
L.A. Knight. Yeah. Say it right. Jeff Jr. Second quarter. Oh, she's watching it. She's currently working an event. She's watching it. Her boss actually bought the NFL Network, the NFL package, just so she could watch Steelers this football season at work. As I said, that was my favorite match of SummerSlam. I think it was probably, in my opinion, match of the night. LA Knight, Logan Paul. Whether you like Logan Paul or you hate Logan Paul, you got to give the kid his flowers. He, in such a short time, he has done some amazing things in the ring, on the microphone. He's got some highlight reels for days. I mean that moonsault off the top rope to the outside was awesome. It was a work of art. Because he tiptoed. Did you see? He tiptoed the top rope. So if he would have slipped or missed just by a smidge, he would have ate total shit.
And during his title reign, he pretty much only had 2 title defenses.
Mm-hmm.
Because he was a part-time title.
Real champ, LA Knight. Chris says it was a lights out match, and that backflip was sick.
We're doing some title matches now.
Oh, we gotta get our belts out when we're talking about title matches.
Yeah, that's why I did the same pumpkin. Drew McIntyre.
Okay. Well, I didn't know. My bad. The real champ is here. How's it feel? How's it feel to do a show with a real champion?
You can get out. I run things around here.
You run things around here.
Yeah.
Now that backflip was very, very impressive. It was awesome. Like I said, it was my favorite match of SummerSlam. I definitely enjoyed it. Chris said that the real champ is you.
He ain't wrong. I cashed in.
You cashed in your money in the bank? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
So we were both right here.
Yeah.
And obviously, the brass knuckles got involved.
Yeah.
It was kind of a surprise, not really a surprise that MGK was there. They were in Cleveland. MGK's a Cleveland boy. A lot of outside interference involvement. But at the end of the day, LA Knight comes through, your new United States champion. And I think he's going to hold that title for a very, very long time.
I feel like, I don't know, didn't somebody help LA Knight?
No, I don't think so. No.
I thought somebody did.
No,
but
because
he did break Logan Paul's prime truck. He broke the window out.
Yeah, he did. I did see. I think it was Sunday that Logan Paul filed a lawsuit, and he was going to sue LA Knight.
Just for that?
Yeah, for.
What are you going to sue him for?
I don't know.
Taking his title?
Eli Drake resigned. Yeah. Man, I tell you what, he had a hell of a run as Eli Drake, TNA, and whatnot. I've been a fan of LA Knight for a long time. I was excited when he showed up, and in WWE, I was definitely waiting for this push. I think it's a much deserved push for him, not only for what he's done in WWE, but also what he's done in his career.
Gotta pull the full Heyman hold.
Benji, what's up, man? Hit the like button. There you go. Let him know one time, Benji. Logan Paul does have a lot of talent. No, yeah, I mean, like I said, you can't discredit Logan with the talent, the natural talent that he has, and the ability that he has, and you know, part of the package is charisma and being able to get on that microphone and talk that shit and walk that walk. That's what you're gonna need to learn to do before I hit you with the stunner. A stone cold stunner right out of your chair. And that's the bottom line because Glick said so.
You know I can stand up and hit you with an RKO.
All right, where are we going next?
Let's go to Damien versus Gus.
Let's save this one for the last.
Okay.
Let's talk about, because this was kind of to me, this was kind of a boring match. It went as you expected it.
Why would you want to save it for last? Why would you?
That's the main event, or a main event. Well, like not last, but you know what I mean. We'll save these two for last. This one and then this one. It went how you expected it. It was the WWE Women's Championship match. Nia just manhandled Bayley. Bayley had a chance, and then Tiffy came out, got involved in the match. He's got it. Yeah, he's got it. 2 belts, 1 show. Champ and co-champ.
Yeah, you're the co-champ.
I'll be the co-champ for you on your show.
I'm always the champ. You're always the co-champ.
I gave you life.
Actually, my mom did.
Actually,
did you have to push me out?
Your mom didn't even have to push you out. They took a machete and cut her stomach open and pulled you out by your ears. Me? Yeah. They pulled you out by your ears. That's why they're so damn big. RKO your dad. Appreciate y'all hitting that like button. Thanks for coming in and yelling at him, Ben. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, it was just kind of Bayley and Nia just it was a filler match at the end of the day. It really was. I don't think it was that good.
I don't really care for matches like that was when they don't do storytelling with them or like just
there wasn't much. I mean, they tried to do a little bit of a storyline with Nia, Tiffy, and Bayley. It just wasn't there. You know, it wasn't one that you could really get into and really enjoy. But
I have a question for you.
Okay, I might have an answer for you.
Since we're talking about the women matches, if a woman started like running WWE, how do you think it would go? Good or bad?
If they started, what do you mean started running?
Like if a lady did like Triple H's job, like.
Well, I think Steph is somewhat involved. You know, I'll give Triple H credit. I'll give Triple H a lot of credit. Triple H deserves all the credit in the world. He does a really good job with the cards, with the pay-per-views, with the storylines. I know it's not all him by himself, but you know, he's doing a really good job as the creative mind behind WWE. Unfortunately, I don't think there will ever be a time where like the women's division will be the main attraction.
Yeah.
But they've definitely stepped up. You know, they've definitely boosted them over the last couple of years. And we've had women's matches, main event, pay-per-views.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You know, they've had women's matches, main event, and Raw and SmackDown. And then, I mean, even when they go over to Saudi Arabia and stuff, you know, the fact that they still do put on really good matches there in a country that women don't have a lot of rights in for the most part. So I don't think that would ever happen. But plus the roster's not there. You know, there's not
very much.
You have a lot of women wrestlers, but you don't have the roster to completely let them run a show, in my opinion. The Bloodline story with Cody and them is getting crazy. Yeah, it's I think we're going to see a hiatus with Cody now with Roman being back. We're going to see the storyline turn to the Bloodline versus Bloodline. Finally, give Cody a goddamn break away from the Bloodline, and I think we're going to get to see some really cool title defenses with Cody and other people while the Bloodline destroys themselves. They still make wrestling video games. Yeah. Yep. Every year,
every year, 2K, they have a 2K 20 something, whichever year it is. They will. I want 2K24.
I know you do. Maybe for Christmas.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got 2K23. 24 just came out a few months back.
And on here I have 2K26. 2K16.
Yeah, I got 2K16 for my PlayStation, I think, up there somewhere.
It's right there.
But yeah, they're still definitely making wrestling games. WWE is very heavy into EA was doing it for a while. They got away from EA. I think THQ is doing it now. I could be wrong. I'm not sure who does the wrestling games now. But they're definitely 100% still making them.
You've been playing one on your phone for a while.
Yeah, they got like little phone games. Triple H is the man, almost like the edit. It really is. And I can't wait till they go to Netflix because it's going to get really crazy when they go to Netflix because they're not going to be censored so much.
I wonder how they're going to do it, like, because it's not, if they're going to figure out a way to put it live or just it's not going to be live.
I don't know. I don't know.
I think how I think it's going to go, which is kind of hard to describe, it's going to be a bad idea, but if it goes good, if it goes different, I think it might be a good idea to do it.
No idea at Little Glick and what is PM and R? Is it THQ? I thought it was. So yeah, we were both wrong. We both picked Bayley in that match. We're not doing so hot in our picks right now. But yeah, I think it was just kind of a throwaway match. Now where are you going?
You can pick the next
match. You and Cody, that would be interesting. We'll go ahead and talk about Liv and Rhea next, which Kash and I both picked.
Who are we talking about?
Liv and Rhea.
Ooh, okay.
Which you and I both picked.
Ow.
You and I both picked Liv.
Which we were right about.
To win that match. We both said Dom was going to interfere. We thought the Judgment Day might get involved. We thought Jay might get involved. But Dom definitely got involved and definitely interfered and definitely cost her the match, just like we said.
Yes.
I was actually kind of shocked at that match. I was really blown away that Dom screwed over Rhea and went with Liv.
Rhea replaced her shoulder, reclated it. However you say it. How you fix it? Okay.
Rhea is an absolute lunatic with that.
We're gonna start doing that.
With her shoulder popping in and out of the socket and just slamming it on the table and into the into the corner.
This is a new thing. We're gonna put two people on here.
What motorsports do you do? I don't do any motorsports.
What are you talking about?
Oh. He's talking. Never mind. Sorry, my bad. You're talking to Chris. I was like, what is BM and R? But yeah, we both thought Liv was going to win that match, but I was really shocked to see Dom kind of turn his back on Rhea.
But like when Liv did the Liv, whatever her finisher was called, onto the chair, then he got off.
Yeah.
So then that's like, I think he was gonna leave, because if he was gonna stay, he would have stayed into his track till she could get her power back.
Yeah, exactly. I told you guys that a long time ago, by the way, that you guys should get him up on the show, and if you were interested, I'll reach out to him and see if I can put that together. Let's take a real quick little break, and then we'll come back with our last. We got 3 more matches, and we'll talk about them, and then we'll kind of get ready and wrap the show up, and we'll see who won, because we're not doing too hot on our picks. We're both 2-2. I mean, we're batting 500. That's not bad, but not so hot. Let's take a real quick little break. Where the heck's it at?
What? Right there.
Oh, I didn't download it.
What was it?
That Seth Rollins one. We'll do this Jey Uso one that we did last week.
Hey, main event Jey Uso is now in your city. It's just me, ooh. Okay, day one, it's just me, ooh. Day one, it's just me, ooh. Okay, day one, it's yeah, light 'em all up and knock 'em down like mercy.
How could I go down if they all go limp? I don't really need your crown if the whole team switch. Everyone gets smacked down when main event get pissed. So understand that I'm raw. No flaws at peak. No flaws at peak. Big dog technique. No talking ring. Get dropped and sing. Everyone gets smacked down when main event gets pissed. Understand that I'm raw. No flaws at peak. Don't talk about I shall shop. Tribal cheek could get rocked. Electrify the beat, but I'm no rock. Trademark, so now it's me. And I got love for my brother. As long as we don't meet on the matter top. Everyone gets super kicked up by the game. Yeah, old soul, they all could get hit. I don't miss. It's a party when I'm lit. I'm the wave, I'm a comet that's gonna start a big shit. Me, oops. Day one is just me, oops. Day one is Jay. Line them all up, knock them down like this. Jumping out the top rope. See that splash makes spills. Cause this that main event is shit. We be feeling vintage. We never expire, we the only thing presented. One-on-one with me, you bout to hit his trademark. I went from blue to red, but still in blue is trademark. So how could I go down if they all go miss? I don't really need your crown if the whole team switch. Everyone gets smacked down when main event get pissed. So understand that I'm raw. No flaws at peak. No flaws at peak. Big dog technique. No talking ring. Get dropped and sing. Everyone gets smacked down when main event get pissed. So understand that I'm raw. No flaws at peak. Oops. Get 'em. Get 'em. Get 'em. Get 'em. Get 'em. Ooh. Just get 'em. Get 'em. Just get 'em. Just get 'em.
You gonna welcome everybody back, or you gonna fall and break your neck?
Well, welcome back, and now we got 3 more matches to do.
Welcome back. What are we doing? What is this show?
We're gonna recap.
What's it? What show are we watching? What show are we doing? What are we welcoming everybody back to?
Cash's Corner Wrestling Talk.
Got to train him. Got to train him. He wants to call himself the champ. He's got a long way to go. Yeah, I wish it was a clean match. There's good. There is a really good storyline with Rhea and Liv and Dom and Judgment Day and Damien. So that's a big woman in there. Yeah. Chris, get with me. Send me a message. I'll link it up. I'll make it happen for you guys.
Dad, why you cutting off his face?
As Cash said, welcome back to Cash's Corner. He's Cash. I'm Dad Glick, or just Glick. We together are D-Generation Glick. You're just so unimpressed.
No.
If you don't know, your ass better call somebody. You don't know nothing about that. You have to watch some old school DX. We're recapping SummerSlam. Cash's Corner is brought to you by Nonsensical Network. It's scrolling right down there at the bottom of the screen, bio.link. Check us out on all the social medias. Go show us some love, y'all. hit us with them follows, them likes, and them shares. We'll greatly appreciate that. So we're doing SummerSlam recap. We got a couple more matches left here.
Before we continue, let's let them know when we're gonna start doing this on Thursdays when I'm here.
Okay. We'll tell them.
We're gonna start doing the show Thursdays when I'm here.
So every other Thursday evening, probably around like 5 or 6, we'll be doing Cash's Corner. So when he's here.
Which one?
Which is so like every other week on Thursdays. And we'll recap all that coming up tomorrow because we got some other stuff to moving around, doing some moving and some shuffling. So let's go ahead and jump right back into this. We'll jump into the Intercontinental title match. Sami Zayn versus Braun Breaker.
You were right and I was wrong.
Yep. I was right. You were wrong. I picked Braun Breaker. I told you. That was a really good match, too.
I was mad for that.
You were mad at that? Well, you like Sami. I like Sami, too. I'm a big Sami fan, too.
But, like, what I hate what they do is, like, when, like, it's somebody, like, Braun Breaker, like, when they lose a championship match, but then they want the rematch and they win. Like they can't just give that to them. They got.
Yeah, no, I think Braun Breaker is going to have the belt for a little while. It's going to be a long time, as he said Monday night. It's bolted on there, and there's not a man alive who can take my name off of my belt.
I can.
You can't. Well, that's because we share the same name. It says Glick on my belt. You're Glick too.
You're Glick. I'm Glick 1.
No, I'm Glick 1.
I was born before you.
Benji said he'll tune in every other Thursday there. Sami will be did well carrying that match. But yeah, no, Sami is a great performer. You know, he always turns out a great match, win or lose for Sami. And that was another really good match. I knew Breaker was going to get a push, and he was going to get a title run when he came to the Raw roster. And I'm not mad that they drug it out for 2 pay-per-views and kind of gave him his SummerSlam on a big stage, a big moment, so to say.
Yeah.
So go into next. We have Damian versus the Ring General Gunta. And we were both wrong in that. We both thought Damian was going to retain. We did say that the Judgment Day was going to 100% get involved, which they did. And it was the beginning of the end of the Judgment Day as we know it. Because that goddamn Finn Balor.
What I really want to see come back is the Demon.
You want to see Demon Finn come back?
Yeah.
He said that he retired Demon Finn Balor, but I could see the Demon King making a return in this feud against Damian.
The devil standing right next to him when he did that.
Oh, was it? Sami is definitely very underrated. Walter, yeah, Walter. You know, Keith Lee is that tweet did not age well that Keith Lee put out when they changed Walter's name to Gunter, and he basically said something along the lines of, "We'll see where you are in 6 months or something. We'll see how this works out for you," or something like that. And somebody retweeted it with Gunther with Gunther standing beside Triple H at SummerSlam after he won the belt. I'm not mad. That was outside of the interference, and it wasn't a lot of interference. It was just enough. It was a good match, man. Damian Priest is amazing. I like him, even as a heel. I like Damian Priest.
I got the ship.
And you can't deny Gunter Gunther's got some serious talent, and he's changed his he's slimmed down and beefed up and whatever, really changed his physique to make his, the record-setting Intercontinental title run, and now as a world heavyweight champion.
Yeah.
You got anything else to add?
One thing, I feel like they've given him a lot of gold. Like they gave him the King of the Ring, also the Intercontinental Championship, and now this. Like, I feel like they're giving him way too much.
He's getting a legit push. He's getting a big push, a good push, a deserved push. He's becoming a legit wrestler since says Wally. Yeah, no, I think it's a much deserved push for Gunther. You can't deny his talent. He's a commanding presence.
What is he German or Russian? Like
German.
Okay.
German.
I kind of like him, but if he was Russian, I would hate him. I hate Russians.
Nice, Vince. Yes, you have.
I have personal beef with Russia.
I have personal beef with Russia too. They killed Apollo Creed.
Who's that?
Rocky 4. Ivan Drago.
Didn't they make a movie about him?
Yes.
Oh.
It's Rocky 4.
Okay, well, I don't know much about him. How'd they kill him?
I have failed as a father, y'all. We will fix that. We will be watching Rocky at some point. A Rocky marathon.
How'd they kill him? Shoot him?
No, Rocky's a boxing movie.
Yeah, I know.
He fought him in the ring and killed him. In the boxing match. No, he really can. Gunther is it definitely lives up to the name of Ring General. The Ring General.
Can you take this bed off real quick?
Gunther.
Can you take the bed off real quick?
No.
Please?
No.
Why?
Because.
Why?
Because.
Just do it.
Because I'm going to crack you upside the head with it.
Do it.
But no, definitely a good match, in my opinion. You want to trade chops?
Sure. Those chops are real, and they look like they hurt.
Shame on you. You wanna. Those chops are real.
I think after a while, I saw a video, and after a while, the guy's chest started turning purple.
Oh yeah, they'll mash. I mean, I think Gunther was bleeding from the chest on at SummerSlam from the chops. Yeah, chops are definitely real. We can do chops for chops one night on the show if you want.
But Gunther did say that this wasn't his dream.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I think it's everybody's dream. So.
But he really did a whole talk about it, and talked a lot of crap to him. So I think that was his dream. Like he's like blah blah blah.
Well, he definitely. I mean, he backed it up. Gunther has backed up everything he said since he come to the WWE or since he's come to the main roster. He's been a force to be reckoned with. And I think he'll have a good long title run. I'll give him. Maybe. I don't know if it'll go all the way to WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Royal Rumble. Maybe to the Royal Rumble, but I don't know if he'll go all the way to WrestleMania. But he'll have a decent title run inning, and it won't be the last time that Gunther has gold.
Well, and then there's Randy Orton going against him at what's it called?
Bash at Berlin.
Yeah.
Which, when they met at King of the Ring, Randy Orton and Gunther had a really good match.
But
I think we're gonna.
But like his shoulders weren't all the way on.
Yeah, his shoulders were definitely not down. I think they're gonna have a really good match coming up, but I don't know. Randy's not gonna win.
I want him to, but I wonder if that was planned or it just happened.
Oh, it's hard to say.
And there's also blood that he could also defend it at.
Yeah. Well, and hopefully Gunther will be. He won't be a part-time champion. We talked about that when we did the
pick.
when we did the picks. You know that this era of part-time champions and WWE got old real quick, real fast.
I wonder if WWE watched this show and was like, "Oh, let's do this."
Yeah.
What if they just learned from it
You think the WWE writers and Triple H is watching our show?
and they just learned to do
Yeah,
things?
you never know. You never know. How does one even watch wrestling? Simply turn your TV on and sat down and watch it just like you watch any other television show.
You know what we should have done? Looked at the matches that were going to be on tonight and did picks for them for SmackDown.
Oh yeah, we could have. They might give it to Orton.
They come up fifth.
I just don't want to. I think if they did something like that, that's going to create a back and forth between the two of them. And they do have really good chemistry in the ring, and they put on a fantastic match at King of the Ring. I just don't want to see a back and forth thing. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, maybe they can have maybe give Randy a couple title shots, and maybe eventually at the end of it, the grand scheme of things, Randy gets the belt. But it's too early. Don't take the title away from Gunther. Right quick. Right now it's on. Well, Friday nights is on Fox, which is regular TV.
But right now,
And Raw is on USA, which is cable. But Raw is going to be going to Netflix
in 2025.
Yeah, next year, and SmackDown's moving to USA Network. Or or have one of those pass the torch moments. Absolutely, I could see that happening. I could see a string of a few matches. Maybe Randy gets one over on him and wins the title, and then they have that final showdown where Gunther wins, and it is kind of a passing of the torch moment. I could totally see that down the road. Plus, man, for Gunther to have the opportunity to work with somebody like Randy Orton in a long run or a long storyline, that's only going to benefit him at the end of the day.
We've been talking a little too much about that. So let's go to Damian and Finn. Let's go to that.
Damian and he said you've been talking a little bit too much about Gunther. What do you think should have happened with that? There's no title involved right now. There's no title involved. It's just a straight up feud between Damian and Finn.
Well, if they like the way Damian was acting to him, like how at SummerSlam after Rhea and Liz match, like how he got like all up in his face.
Mm-hmm.
That maybe made him a little mad, so he did that. And I feel like they should have a match at Bad Blood.
You think? I think there's definitely going to be a match between Damian and Finn. It probably would be a Bad Blood. Kind of stretch this feud out a little bit because obviously Damian's going to have to beat up Carlito, beat up JD, beat up Dom, and before he gets to Finn.
Well, he already beat up JD.
Yeah,
that was him clean.
Dude.
It looked like when Rhea Ripley headbutted him, it looked like it was all the way down here to the throat.
Yeah.
She's like, let's kill him. You know, I like what they do with Carlito when he's gonna spit the apples in their face, but he felt and like they hit him with or like when Jay hits him with the super kick and the apples just go everywhere.
Yeah,
he should put that in his entrance, like where he kind of pulls the Triple H and just spits the apple.
Spits the apple out. No, I can see that. You know, obviously they're going to give Damian a push as a face, as a big guy, and Finn Balor is going to it's going to be a hell of a push, as a baby face for Damian. And again, that's the other thing Triple H is doing really well with these storylines is he's matching the right people up that have the right chemistry and are able to feed off of each other. And I think that's why it's so good. You're lucky. You get to, when I was growing up, it was really good. And then it started to kind of fall off for a few years. And you're coming into wrestling now when it's getting really good again.
I feel like then like when it was kind of falling down, at least people started watching it.
Yeah.
I feel like in 2020, that's when it kind of got less popular.
Yeah, that right before COVID and during COVID, it kind of fell off a little bit. The last couple of years, it's really come back around and come in real strong. So you're getting to, it's only getting better. It's only going to get better. 100% agreed. And you're getting to kind of, because I went through. Well, I've watched wrestling my whole life, but my time when I was about your age was the Attitude Era, and we could talk about that in one of your shows too. The Attitude Era was like Stone Cold and The Rock and D-Generation X and the Monday Night Wars.
What's this generation?
I don't know what the hell they're calling this generation.
Because
you had the Attitude Era, then you had the Ruthless Aggression, and then they did the PG era.
I don't think that's PG.
No, it's not. Definitely not a. Vince sucks. I agree. Vince McMahon sucks. He's fucking horrible. The Attitude Era was probably one of the best eras. Ruthless Aggression was good too, but the Attitude Era, man, Stone Cold would drive down to the ring in a beer truck and spray beer all over everybody.
I don't even know if that's PG.
No, the Attitude Era definitely was not. One time Vince McMahon was in the hospital and Stone Cold came into his hospital room.
You know what I'm saying?
What?
Do you know what I'm saying?
What?
That's what our truth said. He said that a bunch.
Oh, did he?
Do you remember like when somebody would do something and then he would just say that?
Oh, no, I didn't. But yeah, Stone Cold came into Vince's hospital room and started beating his ass. And then he picked up a metal bedpan, the ones that you pee in when you can't get out of bed, and like smacked him in the head with it. That was a fun era of wrestling. All I remember is Hulk, NWO, Sting, Incredible Hulk, and Macho Man. Oh yes, the Macho Man.
I wonder if I'm going to become popular.
No. Yeah, no, the Attitude Era was damn near X-rated. For the most part, you're pretty accurate. You're pretty accurate there. So, we're coming up. And then, last match of SummerSlam.
The main event.
The main event. Who was the main event?
Cody versus Sosa Color, the wannabe tribal chief. This is the actual tribal chief.
The wannabe tribal chief. And it was a Bloodline rules match, right?
Yeah.
So basically anything goes.
Kind of like an Extreme Rules in Street Fight. But for the WWE Undisputed title.
And we both picked Cody there to win. So, and we both said we knew that the Bloodline was going to get involved.
It was kind of like a episode of SmackDown. The Bloodline Chuck, Cody, Kevin, and Randy came out.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of just a episode of SmackDown. But then there was a return.
There was a couple returns in that match. Not big, first KO came out, which not that big of a return. They were
really injured.
They were quote unquote. He was out with an injury because of the Bloodline, and then the Viper came out, and then they took care of
Tama Tonga and Tama Loca.
Yeah, started beating their asses throughout the arena.
Jacob Fatu came out, put Cody for an announcement table. Also hurt his ankle.
Yeah, I hurt himself.
I don't know how he did that. Was he did he drop his foot off?
It's hard to say because it just landed wrong. And that was surprisingly a good match. No no shade on Solo. Solo's a good performer, a good wrestler. But I think him being put in a match with Cody, I think Cody really elevated him. It really gave him a nice big push.
Then the return of the night.
The return of the night. I know Monday Night Wars. Yeah, man, the Monday Night Wars were awesome. The big return. Everybody's been. Oh God.
Cody's the only one.
And the only man standing is Cody Rhodes, ladies and gentlemen.
Because he did win.
We've been waiting patiently for this return. I think they did a really good job with the build-up. You know, with the new bloodline and Solo taking over and introducing the Tongas and introducing Jacob. And we had to build up from WrestleMania. Where is he at? Is he coming back? When's he coming back? And who came back? We talked about it already, but who came back?
Roman Reigns.
Roman motherfucking Reigns came back.
Have you seen Mom's house yet?
No.
But how it is, so there, you can enter, and then like there's the living room.
Mm-hmm.
Then if you go in, there's like the kitchen. So, but on the couch, I jumped up and ran to that spot where you can enter from the living room from the door.
Yeah, that's what you guys were telling me. You guys were kind of losing your minds during SummerSlam. Yeah, Chris said that Cody is the man. Absolutely, I agree 100%. Cody Rhodes is the absolute man.
I would have been with maybe louder, but Mama Jimmy went to sleep because they had to work.
What did you think about that pop that Roman got from the crowd?
It got pretty loud.
They got really loud, and that.
But Austin.
Oh, that was, man alive! I think people heard that all the way down in Cincinnati. 4 hours away, I think people heard that.
Austin and me were wondering who's he going after, Cody or Solo?
You and who?
Austin.
Oh, you and Austin.
Because I watched it on her Chromebook. Because I could watch it on the TV. I had to rent it for some reason.
You were definitely. I think a lot of people were excited. I think it was obvious he was going to go after Solo. Solo's got some. He wrote a check that his ass can't cash, especially when he put his hands on the wise man.
Mm-hmm.
Roman Reigns is going to put a beat down on that boy. Live wrestling is amazing. I go to taped house. Yeah, man. I think anything live is better than what it is on TV. He's been to a couple shows. We'd like to go to a couple more.
I know I've been to one, and it was like Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, we went to.
When you were dating Heather, I know we went to one.
Yeah, we went to Raw, I think. Does Ronnie Raddick's girlfriend still? I don't know who Ronnie Raddick's girlfriend is. I'm not familiar with who his girlfriend is. I hope Jacob. I think Jacob's definitely going to get a singles push. I think the Tongas are going to get a tag push. Yeah, obviously they've already got the titles. No better place, but only in Cleveland, Ohio, baby. Let's go. In the dog pound, the big dog returns. You didn't even think about that, did you? The big dog returned in the doghouse. They were at Cleveland Brown Stadium.
Yeah.
Yeah. You ready for football tomorrow night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
wonder if I'm gonna be popular if I tell everybody I have a show.
I don't know. You definitely tell people you got a show. So do I get bonus points because I said Roman Reigns was going to return and you said Jimmy was going to return? Do I get a bonus point?
No, we both said that. We said both of those things. I should get a point. Wait, hold on. It's my show.
It's your show.
Yeah.
And you're just going to make up your own rules, huh? Well, it's my network, so I get bonus infinity points.
You know, I'll get off your network and get my own computer and do my own thing.
Dog pound for life. Let's go. Yeah, apparently. So we kind of said it earlier. We're getting ready to wrap the show up here. We kind of said it earlier, and the question was asked in the chatter's box earlier. What was your favorite match of the night for you? What was your favorite match?
I don't know. Probably maybe CM Punk and Drew.
Sam Hunt,
Yeah.
make sure you speak up.
I don't really know.
Did you have a favorite? Can you? They were all pretty good. I mean, outside of the Bailey Nia match, which not a bad match, but I think that was just kind of a throwaway match. Even though it was a championship match, I think it was kind of just a throwaway match at the end of the day.
It was kind of a disappointing match.
Yeah.
They could have done better.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they could have had Tiffy Cash on Nia
Could've
Jackson
Added some more twists and turns, maybe some different elements.
and maybe build a feud with them.
Yeah, maybe. So you're gonna probably say you don't really have a favorite, or if you have to pick. Belt to your head. I'm getting ready to smack you in the head with it if you don't pick one.
Maybe Cody and Phil.
Okay. Saved yourself.
No. Ah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with what I said earlier. I'm gonna stick with what I said. My favorite match of the night, probably the match of the night. They absolutely stole the show. Was Logan Paul and LA Knight. They absolutely stole the show and just did a whole bunch. So we did our picks, and we like to keep points so that we can go from one pay-per-view to the other and see who won. And based off of our picks, and it's kind of hard to do. It's kind of hard for us to make picks because we watch wrestling together. We talk about wrestling together. We kind of have the same opinions for the most part. However, there was one match that separated us. And all I have to say to you, Cash,
Acknowledge me.
I won with a score of 4-3. Still, your reigning champion.
I have a pen in my hand, and there's a paper that I can add points to.
Yeah.
I can easily just change. Wait, hold up.
You can't change anything.
I said Gusser on this.
What? You did not say.
Yes, I did.
You did not say Gunter.
Okay, maybe I did.
All right. Well, that's our. You know what? It's your show. Why am I doing this? Let's tell everybody that's our recap SummerSlam. We'll be back. Well, actually, we can do a show this Thursday.
Yeah.
Because you'll be here, so we'll be back.
Maybe talk about what happened for Monday and SmackDown.
Maybe. You want to tell everybody?
Well, that was the SummerSlam recap. We'll be back on Thursday.
We'll be back on Thursday, talk a little bit more wrestling, talk a little bit of this, talk a little bit of that. We probably say our opinions on this SmackDown and that Raw. That passed. We can do that. We got a little outro music. You want to play it, and then we'll come back and say goodbye and all that stuff. Say
his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. Cause you love him in London and Paris and Tokyo, America, Scotland and Canada and Mexico. They say I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. say, oh, I believe in Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry, so prestigious, wave your hands from side to side and say, oh, I believe in Joe Hendry, Joe Hendry, the prestigious one.
I believe in Joe Hendry.
Don't say his name too much. He might.
Say his name and hear the beat. Why not?
I don't know. He's actually Beetlejuice, just in real life.
Well, how cool would that be? We keep saying Joe Hendry, and Joe Hendry shows up, and he's our first guest on Cash's Corner.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you ready to get out of here?
Yeah. Well, thanks for watching Cash's Corner. Ooh, what are you doing?
I'm just sliding so I can get up.
Well, that was Cash's Corner Wrestling Talk, the SummerSlam recap. And we'll be back on Thursday talk about wrestling. Whatever.
See you guys next Thursday. Make sure you check out the rest of the nonsense. Super kicked his ass right out of the chair. We'll be back Thursday. Check out the rest of the network, all at Nonsensical Network, on all the social media and everywhere you listen to podcasts at. We'll see you guys Thursday with a brand new episode of Cash's Corner.